Welcome back to Lakers News Fan Report, where we live and breathe every Lakers whisper and wild card move. Smash that like button, subscribe to Lakers News Fan Report, and turn on notifications so you're always the first to hear about LA's next big splash. Now, hold on to your seats, because what I'm about to lay on you could redefine this entire offseason. Reports out of Indiana are heating up faster than a South Bay summer day. Myles Turner, yes, the Pacers' 7-foot shot-blocking machine, and one of the league's most reliable stretch fives, is being whispered about as a clear fit for the Lakers if he decides to leave Indianapolis. And here's the kicker. The Golden State Warriors are right there in the mix, ready to pounce on the same prized big man. Could Los Angeles actually land Turner and immediately plug the gaping hole at center? Or will Steph Curry and Draymond, Green's Bay area dynasty, swoop in to steal him away? Let's unpack the intrigue. According to ESPN's respected Kevin Pelton, Turner's skill set checks every box for contenders like the Lakers and Warriors. We're talking about a player who averaged 15.6 points per game on 48.1% shooting, including 39.6% from beyond the arc, and who swatted 2.0 blocks nightly, all while grabbing 6.5 boards a contest in 72 starts last season. These aren't small ball numbers. These are the kind of two-way stats that can shift playoff series. Could this mean the Lakers finally get the rim protector and floor spacer they've craved since injuries plagued Anthony Davis? Is it possible that Myles Turner in purple and gold becomes the defensive anchor and three-point threat everybody's been dreaming about? Here's where the chess match gets fascinating. Turner is an unrestricted free agent, seeking a deal north of $30 million per year, up from the $40.9 million he made over his last two-year Pacers contract. The Pacers' ownership has shown a willingness to dip into luxury tax territory before, but balancing fiscal caution with a championship window is never easy. Some insiders believe Indiana might only part with Turner via a sign-and-trade, complicating matters for both contending Californians. Neither the Lakers nor the Warriors can simply write a check. Each must offer an enticing package that fills the Pacers' immediate void at the 5 spot. For the Lakers, that likely means dangling a mix of mid to late first-round picks, perhaps the ones they acquired for Anthony Davis, and a promising young piece, maybe Stanley Johnson or Jalen Hood-Schifino, as leverage. In exchange, Los Angeles could secure a player whose 39.6% three-point accuracy stretches defenses to their breaking point. Picture the floor spacing. LeBron James and Anthony Davis drawing help attention in the paint, and Myles Turner stationed in the corner, ready to knock down open triples. Could this mean the Lakers' offense transforms into a pick-and-pop nightmare for opponents? Meanwhile, the Warriors are no slouch in this bidding war. Their desperate need for a starting-caliber big, after riding a small-ball lineup to the Western Conference Finals, has them circling Turner just as fiercely. Golden State sources are said to be floating packages centered on future draft picks and veteran role players, banking on the allure of an established winning culture and multiple championships. Some insiders believe the Warriors could sweeten the deal with a promise of postseason run stability and the chance to compete alongside Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. Is it possible that Turner opts for the Bay Area's dynasty pedigree over the Lakers' storied franchise? Revival? Of course, Lakers fans are dreaming of the ultimate scenario. Turner anchoring the defense, swatting shots back into the stands, then sprinting up the floor to connect on a catch-and-shoot tray. It's a vision that sparks immediate excitement, because Los Angeles has struggled to find a reliable center since the Dwight Howard experiment fizzled. Could this be the missing puzzle piece to elevate the Lakers from playoff hopefuls to title contenders? Fans are wondering if this could be the beginning of a new two-way identity for the purple and gold, one built on switchable defense, elite rim protection, and deadly perimeter shooting. But let's not gloss over the gamble. Turner's package won't come cheap, and handing over draft capital always carries risk. What if the fit falters? What if integrating another high-usage big man disrupts the chemistry that Frank Vogel and Darvin Ham have been sculpting? Some Lakers insiders caution that adding Turner means recalibrating Anthony Davis's minutes and play style, potentially creating overlap rather than synergy. Could this signing backfire by clogging the paint and reducing AD's influence inside? It's a question that keeps front office minds spinning. And then there's the psychological factor. Landing Turner would send a loud message to the rest of the league. LA is going all in. But missing out, losing him to Golden State, could intensify the notion that the Lakers are soft in the boardroom. Which side has the upper hand? The Lakers' promise of starring beside LeBron on a quest for Banner 18, or the Warriors' reputation for maximizing every role player's talents within their dynasty blueprint? What does it all mean for the fans? Picture the Crypto.com arena crowd erupting as Turner's face flashes on the scoreboard, hearing the roar as he jogs into the game to defend the rim, then watching him drain a three-pointer to punctuate a fast break. That's the stuff of dreams, and it's why this rumor is more than just talk. It's a blockbuster storyline that could define this offseason's legacy. But what do you think about all of this? Personally, as a Lakers supporter, I believe bringing in Miles Turner would be a masterstroke. A move that balances veteran savvy, defensive prowess, and three-point shooting. It might cost draft assets, but sometimes you have to spend the future to win the present. I can't wait to read your thoughts in the comments below. Landing Miles Turner would instantly reshape the Lakers' entire defensive blueprint. Imagine the Nuggets or Suns driving into the paint only to meet Turner's outstretched wingspan, the crowd rising as another shot clanks off the backboard. That kind of rim protection doesn't just fill stat sheets, it changes how opponents game plan against you. With Turner patrolling the paint, opposing guards and wings would hesitate at the three-point line, knowing that any penetration risked a thunderous rejection. And on the offensive end, stretching the floor with his near 40% accuracy from deep would force defenses to choose. Guard Anthony Davis one-on-one at the rim, or chase Turner beyond the arc. That kind of conundrum is the blueprint for playoff success. But it doesn't stop with on-court fit. Turner's presence would also reverberate through the locker room and practice court. He's lauded around the league as a consummate professional, one who arrives early, studies film late, and lets his work ethic do the talking. For a Lakers group hungry for defensive identity and veteran leadership, adding Turner could be the catalyst that elevates everyone's intensity. Rookie and veteran alike would see firsthand how a championship-caliber big operates, instilling habits that translate from scrimmage to Game 7. Of course, every blockbuster move comes with strings attached, sacrificing draft picks and young talent. To acquire Turner could hamstring the Lakers' future flexibility. What if one of those forfeited picks blossoms into an all-star? It's a risk the front office must weigh carefully. Yet, in today's NBA, drafting and developing a defensive-minded, three-point shooting center is akin to finding unicorns. When the Lakers have a chance to sign a proven version, hesitation can mean watching your rival snatch them up. Speaking of rivalry, let's revisit the Golden State angle. If Turner chooses the Warriors, they get an immediate upgrade to their death lineup, turning Curry, Thompson, Green, and Wiggins into a five-man unit capable of punishing any defense at all three levels. For the Lakers, seeing Turner slip across the bay would sting, fueling debates about whether the front office underplayed its hand, but it would also sharpen their resolve. Losing Turner could galvanize the organization to swing for an even bigger name at the deadline or in free agency, reinforcing the Lakers' reputation as an aggressive, title-hungry franchise. Now, let's fast forward to the potential on-court debut. Crypto.com Arena, electric with anticipation, the video board flashing newest Laker Miles Turner, his name booming through the speakers. He jogs onto the court in the purple and gold, fist-bumping LeBron, receiving applause from veterans who know the value of such an addition. Early in the game, Turner swats away a drive from Ja Morant, igniting a fast break capped by a LeBron dunk. 3 minutes later, he cascades through the defense to receive a kickout from AD, stepping back for a clean three, sending the crowd into a frenzy. Those highlight reel moments would crystallize why the Lakers made the move, but the real impact lies in late-game scenarios, pick-and-pop plays in crunch time, defensive matchups on the league's best scorers, and the simple peace of mind knowing your rim is secure. Beyond the spectacle, adding Turner would send tremors through the league's power dynamics. Other contenders, Minnesota, Denver, Phoenix, would have to reevaluate their off-seasons, deciding whether to counter with their own upgrades or pivot toward building around younger cores. The Lakers, by contrast, would cement themselves as the team that refused to settle, raising the bar for what it means to chase a championship window in the LeBron era. Still, championship banners aren't won on paper. Integration is key. Coach Darvin Ham would need to balance minutes between Davis and Turner, perhaps deploying staggered lineups where one elite big anchors the paint while the other spaces the floor. Transition defense would demand new communication. Who switches on? Pick and rolls? Who drops back to protect the rim? These nuances can take weeks to fine-tune. But if history teaches us anything, it's that LeBron and AD thrive in systems that empower their strengths. Turner's addition feels tailor-made to complement that blueprint, and let's not overlook the human element. Miles Turner has a role. Model for younger Lakers, players like Max Christie and Jalen Hood-Schifino could accelerate their development exponentially. Watching Turner's professionalism up close, observing how he prepares for film sessions and manages energy throughout, the season provides a living classroom for the next wave of talent. This mentorship dimension extends far beyond wins and losses, planting seeds for sustained excellence in the purple and gold organization. Miles Turner's arrival would also force a strategic pivot in the Lakers' bench rotations. Imagine a second unit led by Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura, with Turner sliding in alongside a defensive glue guy like Jared Vanderbilt or Taurean Prince. The spacing Turner creates at the 5 would open driving lanes for bench scores and allow the Lakers to unleash unexpected small ball lineups without sacrificing rim protection. It's this kind of tactical flexibility that could give Los Angeles an edge in fast-paced playoff series where adaptability often decides tight matchups. Looking ahead to the postseason, matchups against teams like Minnesota or Denver would suddenly feel different. In theory, Turner's ability to contest Nikola Jokic's post-ups and disrupt Karl-Anthony Towns' pick-and-pop would blunt two of the West's most potent big threats. Fast break quarters, where the Lakers thrive on transition offense, would gain an extra spark as Turner recovers defensive rebounds and immediately flips the outlet to LeBron or D'Angelo Russell. Could Turner's presence tilt the scales in a 7-game series, swinging critical possessions in LA's favor? Off the court, Turner's veteran poise could anchor the Lakers' locker room culture. He's known for his film study habits and attention to detail, qualities that young talents like Max Christie and Jalen Hood-Schifino could absorb instantaneously. The presence of a seasoned professional who embraces film sessions, conditioning regimens, and defensive communication could accelerate the team's identity shift under Darvin Ham, forging a defensive mindset that carries into the postseason grind. That mentorship impact might be the understated benefit that turns good rotations into great ones. From a front office perspective, pulling off a sign and trade for Turner would signal audacity. Rob Pelinka and company have to weigh the immediate gain against future flexibility, but the message sent to free agents, we're serious about winning now, could resonate beyond this season. Versus standing pat, the Lakers, who write checks and leverage assets for proven talent, often project championship intent more credibly than teams relying solely on youth. Landing Turner could thus catalyze a domino effect, attracting mid-tier free agents in training camp and reinforcing LA's reputation as a destination for proven winners. Finally, consider the urgency of timing. The league's momentum swings quickly. Injuries occur, breakout stars emerge, and the championship window can slam shut in a matter of weeks. If the Lakers hesitate until summer, they risk seeing Turner. commit elsewhere, or watching the Warriors fortify their dynasty first. Executing a February blockbuster shows decisiveness. Waiting could mean settling for scraps. In this high-stakes chess match, the Lakers' willingness to act swiftly and decisively may be the ultimate determinant of whether this rumor becomes reality or remains a tantalizing what-if in LA's off-season lore. So, is adding Miles Turner worth mortgaging future draft capital? That debate will rage until the ink dries on his contract. Personally, I believe it is. In an era where positional versatility and shooting are currency, acquiring a proven 7-footer who can patrol the paint and stretch defenses is a risk worth taking, especially when your window to win with LeBron and AD is finite. The Lakers have always been known for bold moves. This one could define the franchise's modern legacy. But what do you think? Would you trade away draft assets for Turner's immediate impact, or hold on to those picks and trust the current core to carve its own path? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get this debate blazing. I can't wait to read every passionate Lakers take out there. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Lakers' potential game changer, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to Lakers News Fan Report, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next Insider Breakdown. Until next time, stay purple and gold, stay hyped, and we'll see you on the next update.